Don't touch the key.
And what did you say the significance of the colors were?
They show direction. So red is going toward and blue is going away.
Okay. Looks like you've been doing this a while.
It's just like playing a video game. Do it enough times, it's like doing it with the back of your hand. Or you could do it with, well, maybe you could.
This was working good to me, but what do I know?
We'll do no stone unturned, truly. We'll get you figured out.
Gamer.
I am, yeah. Play PC and Xbox. And my brother is too, and actually when I started doing this, I messaged him and I was like, Aaron, I know what you should be when you grow up. Because he's 6 years younger than I am. And I found this on accident. I couldn't believe it was a job when I started doing it. And so, I was like, you gotta try it out. And now he does it too, and he is so good that he's like doing like research and stuff. He's got it like Echo memorized. Every time I have any questions on Echo, I actually call him up. Like, hey man, my little Echo encyclopedia over there.
So were you in online competitions? Or just play?
No, just play by myself and play it with friends. And honestly, if I play any of the games that are made nowadays, I'm not super good at, my hand-eye coordination isn't as fast as the kids now. So I play some of my older games and mostly like puzzles and survivors. I'm not like the shooter type.
I got my adopted grandson a Switch and he just loves that.
But I have a Switch too. That's like the best, just how portable it is. It's so convenient.
But you can hook it up to a big 55
Exactly.
TV also.
And you get a couple and you can have like so many people join in. Awesome. I was just about to ask, I'm gonna have you lean back just a little bit more there, Tom. Perfect. So this is kind of your best shot. So the coolest thing about this is 2 left chambers, 2 right chambers. These are the top, these are the bottom. So my world is completely reversed.
Yeah.
But when you're...
I could stand on my head if that would help.
No, I like it reversed, honestly. When I do babies, I have to flip it to normal, and it actually throws me off. I'm like, wait a second. Sometimes I'll flip it upside down and then flip it back for the doctor. My pediatricians read right side up, and my cardiologists read upside down.
So what kind of PC do you have?
So mine's actually just a gaming laptop. My boyfriend built his, and so he does some of the more intense games, but my laptop is perfect.
Do you have an Asus?
I think it's by that brand, actually. Yeah, it's Giga something. He actually got it for me. He's a sweetie. It was on sale, though, so. He made sure to clarify that before he's like, I bought you this crazy gift. And I was like, don't buy me a computer. He's like, I promise it wasn't as bad as it sounds. I brought him a bass guitar in response. Like, if you're gonna get me a crazy gift, I'm gonna get you a crazy gift.
Get you another couple gigs of RAM.
It is really nice, though. I've been playing this game called Raft. You literally float around on a raft from island to island trying to collect stuff to build your raft up.
Doing with processors, how small they're making them down to like
Oh, really?
4 nanometers. It's like they're down to the quantum level.
Oh my gosh. I'll have to ask my boyfriend what he's running with. Be like, hey, I hear they're smaller now. You getting the best of the best in there? He has all the light ups and everything, though. I'm sure he's...
Well, it's fast.
Yeah. I'm sure he'd put it in then, because he is a stickler. When we moved to the...
These are like the... Apple's not known for gaming machines.
No.
But they're making amazing chips.
I'm sure they'll catch up eventually, too. I mean...
It's like this iPhone, and well, my whole heart thing's connected to a modified
Right.
iPhone in my pocket here. Instead of being cabled to the wall. There's always a Power PC user with the fastest processor and
You
the
were?
most memory. SSD hard drives, had 6 hard drives, had 5 terabytes of storage.
What were you doing?
I just keep a million web pages and use voice recognition software and everything open.
Dang, that's cool. Were you in tech? Was that your gig, or?
Well, in 1995, I was the first home inspector to have a web page.
Okay.
The internet was just starting. You had to go to this professor in Austria and slip windsock to get into the internet. Before that, it was CompuServe, which was a couple of gophers and BPS searching FTP sites.
Gosh.
So it was like really the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Way before Google.
Yeah.
Before Netscape. It was HTML1. Did my webpage.
Wow. That's wild. So you got right into it. That's probably the best thing.
Where I missed the boat is use voice recognition software, and I thought that is like so cool because it's AI.
Right.
When it makes a mistake, it rewrites itself.
Uh-huh.
So I was going to start to learn Python to do AI, which, I would have been well set by now if I started writing AI in 97.
Yeah, and Python. I mean, everybody uses Python. You probably could still get hired into tech, honestly. A lot of those guys.
Well, I think where the real growing field now is in quantum computing, to be able to program for quantum computers. If this, then that. What frequency sound is this you're pumping in me?
About 34, I want to say.
34 kilohertz?
Yep, 34. 3.4 milli.
Milli?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's beyond my hearing range.
Oh yeah, some people can hear it. I'm blown away. They can tell me when I'm turning it off and turning it on. And I'm like, you can actually hear it. That's incredible. They're very rare though. I also can't hear it.
Keep watching you do that, and the song "The Pinball Wizard" keeps coming to my mind.
I'm
I
honored.
See you as a pinball wizard.
I'm honored. You ever go to like bar quarters downtown?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, when I post this on YouTube, I shouldn't put the audio on it, but maybe I'll just put Pinball Wizard background music. How's that sound?
Sounds fitting.
She's a pinball wizard. But she gets to my heart.
Oh, that's actually good. I had one person that called me a DJ once, and I was like, I actually like that one too. I'll take that.
Okay. Pinball Wizard playing with my heart.
I'm gonna steal that one.
So it looks like you can regulate the depth of reception, and that's what that blue and red tells you, whether to zoom into there or zoom out, depending where you want to look.
Well, yeah.
Slice.
So whenever I put the color up, I kind of move it around, and then if I see something I want to zoom in, I can just pull it right in, which is kind of nice. There's two leading brands for the ultrasound machines we use, and they're Philips and GE, and I really like GE because it's very post-processing heavy. So I can take a picture and then modify it a ton. And
What
Philips
kind of processor does this have in it?
Oh, you know what? I'm actually not sure about that. I learned in school. They made me learn the machine, but I've kind of left that back burner.
It could be more the video card than the processing machine.
Yeah, because it has to convert sound, so it's got to be a few things probably. Convert to sound to image.
So do you mind bitcoins?
I don't know. Do you?
No.
My boyfriend got into that stuff for a little bit and he lost a ton of money, so like, I don't know. It was like a few $1,000s he lost. Oh gosh, it's brutal.
Only money, it'll go away.
Yeah, that's true, and it wasn't mine. I mean, in the long run maybe, but for the short term, I was like, you do what you want. I'll probably throw away a couple thousand here and there on something, I'm sure.
So how long did it take you to learn this?
The school I went to at the time was an 18-month program, but I don't think many of those exist anymore. So a lot of the ones I hear are a bachelor's degree at this point.
Okay.
And then some schools are still shorter, but I think, honestly, the shortest one you could probably get is a two-year. And those ones are far and in between. Some states don't even have schools for this because it's such a new modality. A lot of techs were even trained on the job. They were just general ultrasound and then picked up echo on top of it.
So this is echo?
This is echo, yep.
Okay. And what's your official title?
The fancy term is a cardiac sonographer.
A cardiac stenographer.
Sonographer, yep.
Okay.
And then
So
I go by echo tech too. Some
hearing
echo techs.
what the lawyers say in the courtroom, you're taking down what my heart's telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Cardiac stenographer. How cool is that? Well, you're the first cardiac stenographer I ever met.
All right, Tom, give me a half a breath in and hold it. Perfect. And breathe.
What part of the heart is that?
So this is actually looking at your heart up under the rib cage through the liver. So this is your liver right here.
Okay.
And you actually have like a low riding heart as it is. So this picture is super clear, super gorgeous. Not everybody has quite as clear a picture down here. It's kind of just where your heart lies. So.
My Neanderthal variants. You're working with.
No, you're a tall
somebody
man. You're a tall man. That's
the top 4% of Neanderthal variants.
You tall boys, I swear, your heart's in your stomach.
You might have a point there.
Sweet. All right, so the last spot here, Tom's just right in the nook of your neck, looking at the main artery.
Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. I don't know if you could do under my left earlobe, because on March 28th I dropped a bird feeder and had to get 7 stitches to put my earlobe together.
No way.
And maybe my earlobe saved my carotid artery.
Oh, my
They
probe's
told
not
me I had a
amazing at
plaque
finding.
buildup
Oh,
in-
did they? It'll probably still be there. My probe's not a vascular probe, so I can't trace arteries and veins super well. Try to take a peek, but it doesn't usually pick up on that stuff crazy well. Actually, Tom, I'm gonna have you lay flat on your back on this last picture here, and then I'm gonna have you tilt your chin right back for me. Yeah. Tall, so it's deep.
I got 7 stitches in my earlobe just 3 weeks ago. I think
Oh,
she
it was
did an
super recent.
amazing job. Yeah, it was March 28th, so today's the 20th, so it's not even a month.
Left side there, yeah.
Can you see the scar on the earlobe?
Oh yeah, right
And then I had
there.
a big black bruise beneath it. And my understanding is that's right about where my carotid artery
It is, yeah. It's usually right under the jawline. Yeah, no, my probe won't pick up on any of it.
Okay. That's good. I just want placebo good.
Oh wait, I can see. Yeah, I can't definitively say anything, but I found them. Here's your artery, your jug, and your carotid.
Okay.
Alright, friend, let me get you de-gooped.
Degoop.
So the goop I rubbed all over you is water-based. It won't get
Okay.
sticky, but it's kind of like a lotion. It wants to spread all over you. It doesn't want to come off.
Okay.
So 3 big pulls here. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, sorry.
And what do the electronics do in the scheme of things?
As far as to my machine, or
Yeah.
not really a whole lot. The only thing is anything that's producing any sound, it will pick up on. So even if like someone's doing an ultrasound of your legs, my ultrasound will hear their ultrasound from down there, and I'll see the lines across my screen. So everything is typically fine as long as it's not a sound producer.
Okay.
The bad thing about like metals and things like that is they refract sound. So sometimes if you have like a mechanical valve or something inside of you, my sound waves will bounce off of it and go a direction it typically wouldn't go. So it gives me what we call artifact on my screen, kind of like scattered sound waves.
Cobalt knees.
yeah, right. Those ones don't bother me too much because the metal at least is far away. But if my sound wave hits the metal, it'll distribute it poorly. And it's actually the same thing with like bone. And then if you have junk in your lungs, like smokers and stuff,
Yeah.
I get a little artifact with those, just because my sound waves bounce off of those things as well and kind of scatter a bit. So there's a few things, just because the sound waves they've designed are designed for like the average person's tissue density. And so if there's anything that throws that off from what they think it's going to be, then the sound doesn't go quite as well.